Need for caution. India needs more than one vaccine, but all must come through their long gestation. So India obviously needs more than one vaccine, and also for getting the number of required vaccines, it will take some time. We won't get them immediately. It will take some time. It will take not on. It's not some time. It will take so much time. So they use the word here long gestation. A gestation means a prolonged period. Russia's candidate vaccine for COVID-19 appears to have found a midwife in India. Um, so in Russia they are developing a vaccine. So in India there is a company which is developing a similar vaccine to the which is developing a similar type of vaccine. The Russian the Russian Direct Investment Fund RDIF, which is piloting the Sputnik 5 vaccine, has announced a partnership with the Hyderabad-based Dr. Reddy's Laboratories to conduct a phase 3 trial on large multi-location human trials here. Um, so the Russian Direct Investment Fund (RDIF), which is piloting the Sputnik 5 vaccine, has announced a partnership with the Hyderabad-based Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. So we just discussed it, right? Russia has been it has been developing a vaccine, and the name of that vaccine is Sputnik 5. Um, so similar type of vaccine is also being developed in India, and that is being developed in Dr. Reddy's Laboratories company. So both of them have made a partnership to conduct a phase 3 trial or a large multi-location human trials here. So both of them have made a partnership or deal, and the first step is that the Sputnik 5 vaccines will be tested or will go through trials in India. Were the candidate vaccine developed by Russia's Gamaleya to prove safe and efficacious, the RDIF would supply 100 million doses to this partnership with Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. So, in part as a part of the deal, it is a part of the deal that the Russia's company it should provide India 100 million doses of its Sputnik 5 vaccine. However, there is no agreement to manufacture the vaccine here, unlike the deal between the Pune-based Serum Institute of India and the United Kingdom-based AstraZeneca for the Oxford University developed vaccine, Chadoxi vaccine. So this deal actually does not have an agreement which says that we will manufacture the vaccine in India. So Russia basically says that we have developed some vaccines. If you let us trial our vaccines in your country India, we will give you some vaccines. Um, but yeah, that's what they said. So this is very different from the remaining cases. For example, a case is when the Hyderabad Laboratories has made a deal with the Oxford University in UK with for the vaccine Chadoxi. So both of them are very different. In this case, they said that they will just give the vaccine. They'll not manufacture them here. Sputnik 5 is being developed as a two-dose vaccine on a human adenovirus vaccine platform. Uh, this vaccine known as Sputnik 5, which was developed by Russia's companies, it is actually a two-dose vaccine. Means you need to take it two times. One time won't be sufficient. Two-dose vaccine on a human adenovirus vaccine platform. So this is the basis for the developing of that vaccine. Several vaccines that are in the development are also being deployed on similar platforms, and the evidence so far is that none of this has been commercially approved for use in humans, though there is an experimental vaccine for Ebola. So this is not just the case between Russia and India right now. Many other countries are doing it, and all of the vaccines which are given by many countries to other countries, they have not been commercially approved. Means the humans who take it, they won't be surely safe. It will have some side effects. Several vaccines that are in development are also being developed on similar platforms. Results of phase 1 and phase 2 trials of the vaccine published in the Lancet suggest that the evidence so far is that it has proven safe and efficacious enough to progress the next stage of these trials. So, as we just discussed, they have not been completely approved commercially. So they just passed the phase 1 and phase 2 trials, and based on those two tests, they are actually approved. They are actually approved that they will be safe and efficacious. But the phase 2 trials were not yet completed. They will take place in India. Controversially, Sputnik 5 has been granted and a pre-approval by Russia's regulators even before phase 3 trials have been completed. So controversial means many people would not agree with this and they would argue, but the statement is that the Russia's vaccine Sputnik 5, after passing the phase 1 and the phase 2 trials, they think that it is safe to use, but some people don't agree with that. There is immense political pressure globally on regulatory agencies to get a vaccine out at the earliest. So there is political pressure on every single country, saying that make a vaccine as soon as possible. Thus, it is incumbent on a company on conducting such trials to be particularly vigilant that all good practices and necessary protocols are scrupulously followed. So, in this situation where there is a lot of political pressure and a lot of belief on the companies which are making the vaccine, it is very important for the vaccine companies to develop the vaccines honestly and carefully. It is well acknowledged that the two-thirds of the most common vaccines produced globally are made in India. So most of the people know this, that two-thirds of the globally developed vaccines are made in India. The Serum Institute has committed to producing 100 million doses of its vaccine for India and other low and middle income countries at less than 3 per at less than 3 uh, at less than $3 per dose. So the Russian agency has produced about 100 million doses, and all of those will not only go to India, they will go to India and several lower and below middle class families, and all of them will be sold at a rate which is below than $3 per dose. Reportedly, half of these are for India. So until now, in 100 million, 50 million of those are for India. All in all, there seems to be a guarantee for only about 150 million doses for India, which, given the country's population, is minuscule. So the actual deal is that Russia will provide India 150 million doses. That seems a lot to hear, but when we compare it with the India's population, which is more than a billion, it is a very minuscule. It is a very small amount. Minuscule means a tiny and a small amount. Uh, all of this, of course, does not account for the vaccines that are being indigenously developed in India. Covaxin by Bharat Biotech, based on a strain sourced from the Indian Council of Medical Research, and Zycovir, the plasmid and DNA vaccine being developed by Zydus Cadila. Uh, So basically, the information which we have read until now is not only is not about the vaccines which are made in India. They are about the vaccines which are made in other countries such as Russia and then given to India. But when we talk about the vaccines which are produced in India, there are two vaccines which are successfully progressing. There is Zycovid vaccine and then there is Covaxin. So both of them have passed the phase 1 and phase 2 trials, and they are ready for the phase 3 trials. Ability to produce satisfactory and immune response. India has the capabilities for vaccine manufacture, cold chain storage and distribution to ensure access to citizens and around the world in reasonable time. But it must not forget that vaccines must go through their inevitably long gestation to ensure that only those that are safe and efficacious make their way to the market. So we can hope on India. India is actually India is actually it is reliable. It has a good cold storage system. It actually has a good cold storage system. It has a good distribution system, means the way in which they give the vaccines to the people or the citizens. It even and even the scientists and the laboratories, all of these are very good. So we can hope on India, but it will take some time before we reach the vaccines, which is inevitable, means it is not avoidable. The vaccines will and must take their time. If the vaccines are developed quickly, means that they have not gone through all the trials. Only if they take time, it means that they are safe and efficacious. Efficacious means effective, highly effective. That are safe and efficacious make their way to the market. So only the efficacious and the safe ones will come to us, will come to the shops, and then we'll buy them. Thank you.